What's going on, guys? Zenix back here with the top 6 of that episode of The Flash. Right off to number 6. Savitar says that the Flash can serve the Speed Force, but he's not allowed to rule it. So this is Savitar's job, and he's this godly figure who is faster than anything, and he then proceeds to actually run Flash around the city, and he travels through like these wormholes, kind of like the Flash, but the Flash does it when he's traveling in time. Savitar does it just because he's fast as hell. So once he travels around the city from point to point, back and forth, and we actually see it on Team Flash's end, how he's going just so fast across the city, and then Savitar continues to beat the crap out of him. Vibe and Killer Frost intervene, and Vibe then portals him and Caitlin Snow to wherever Flash is getting beaten up, and then Caitlin Snow just uses her powers and freezes Savitar, but he manages to get out because he's so fast. Number 5. I'm gonna call Caitlin Snow Caitlin Frost because she kind of is like that this episode. So Caitlin Frost kidnaps Julian and makes him search for Savitar. He uses this little keyword search on Google, but if he were to actually do that, he would just find a bunch of comic book pictures of this really fast guy. So whenever he actually does search for him, he finds 2 of Alchemy's acolytes who serve Savitar in alchemy. And the only reason why Caitlin actually wants to do this is because she wants Alchemy to remove her powers. Number 4. When Caitlin visits one of Alchemy's acolytes from the address that she got from Julian's little advanced search, he tells her that their Lord Savitar has a powerful future in mind for Caitlin Frost, who is to be Killer Frost. Number 3. Joe attempts to cut Wally out of the cocoon, and then it explodes. He then vibrates his molecules as soon as he gets out of the cocoon, so it's just like a big explosion, then he's just there, and then he's like phasing essentially, which is so far past what the Flash was actually able to do whenever he first got his powers. Wally then speeds away, and they actually find him, and they settle everything. I think they give him some type of chemical to make him slow down his speed and how he gets it essentially. And near the end of the episode, we actually see him running around the room kind of like Jessie did when she was showing off her powers to Wally and the entire team when they came over from Earth 2. Number 2. Barry does a bold move and tells Caitlin Frost to kill him after letting her out of the pipeline cell. Now, this is really stupid, but him and Cisco both know that this is the only possibility of actually a human side being left in her. And it actually works, which is not surprising because it's kind of a heart show. So she is somewhat okay for the time being, but I'm pretty sure all the effects that have already happened to her, like the hair, the eyes and stuff, that's all going to come back soon. Number 1. Julian gets these voices in his head telling him to return as a follower. He then runs out of the hospital and Savitar greets him standing there. So it's like he is Alchemy, or he has some bigger part in this. But then we flash to a scene where he's in the CCPD room that him and Barry are usually in, but Barry kind of had to quit because of him. And anyways, then Julian opens up a drawer and there's the Alchemy costume. So we can only assume that he's Alchemy. So next episode is actually going to be a 4-night crossover between Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow. So there's not actually going to be any Flash stuff that's going to happen that night, like anything that's going to actually improve the plot or expand on the plot. So the next episode after that will be the mid-season finale, and I'm guessing that we're going to learn more about Alchemy and Savitar then. I'll see you guys then. Peace.